Now this is a pretty cool way of doing two things at once. Let's wait for this train to go past. Basically what it is, I don't really know how to put it into words. It's just, I saw Mike do this and I went to the video that he linked of an Israeli guy doing it, and I thought, that's pretty neat, I'll try this. It's basically cooking some food using 3 little squares of toilet paper. So imagine you get a length of toilet paper, 3 squares, fold it once, fold it twice, so you've got 3 pieces like that. And using that toilet paper you cook some food, and what I discovered is at the same time you can boil some water using just those 3 squares of toilet paper. And what you're about to see I think is pretty neat. So what else is there to say? Enjoy the video. Alright guys, you're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing here. Toilet paper, a can of tuna and oil, base plate and a windshield. Well, I saw this video by one of my friends on YouTube, and also someone else that he saw it from, and I thought I'd have a go. Now the idea is to, even though this tuna is pre-cooked, if you get the one with oil, this one's got olive oil in it, you can actually cook it again using 3 squares of toilet paper, and you cook it in the tin. So I'm going to try it. Now normally I do not eat tuna with olive oil because I just find it's too strong. The oil makes the flavour just too strong for me. I always have either spring water or brine, but not olive oil. So I'll be interested to see how this turns out, because apparently it cooks off all of the oil is in the can. So let's hope I don't spill all of this. Check out the oil in that. Alright, now 3 squares, that's all I need apparently. 1, 2, 3. Fold it over and over, and then what you do is you put it on top and let it saturate for a minute or 2. And when it's good and soaked, I'm guessing you do not want to do this in bear country. And once it's soaked, you light the toilet paper. Now it is a bit windy out here, so that's why I'm using the windshield. Now apparently the oil gets soaked up, gets pulled up into the tissue that's burning, and the heat sucks it up to the top edges where the oil actually burns off, and eventually the whole thing will catch light and it boils the tuna that's in the can, but also gives it that smoky flavour. So I'll leave that and come back to it when it's done. I guess you could probably boil some water on top of that. Alright, just to test that theory, here I've got a cup of water. I'm going to stick it on top and see how hot it gets. Half of that is steam, the other half is smoke. Yeah, that's hot. It's close to boiling point. I do believe that water is boiling. Now my screen says 11 minutes 40 seconds. But I know it took me a couple of minutes to set this up. So I'd say under 10 minutes to get the water boiling from a can of burning tuna. Pretty good. Maybe more of a simmer. Man, there's a lot of soot inside there. Now the inside of that windshield is supposed to be aluminium, but all I can see is black. Just in the top corner there, you can see it's in the top corner just there. That's what it's supposed to look like all around. Got a lot of cleaning to do after this. I don't know how this is going to taste, but I can tell you what, if you're going camping and you have a fuel stove set up like this, definitely take some of these little cans of tuna and oil, because even if you don't like tuna, it may be cheaper than actually buying a big container of fuel. You just never know. Some of these cans of tuna you can get pretty cheap nowadays. And so far it burnt about 13 to 14 minutes on part 1, and we're coming up to 2 minutes now on part 2. And I can see just down through a gap on the side, I can see the tuna, and I can't see any oil. It seems to have dried up. So I must be getting close to finishing. I hope so, because it's getting dark. That's okay, I've got food and I've got fire. And hot water. So far, since it's lit, we've had close to 15 minutes of flame. Shush, I'm filming. Alright, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, go check out Mike's video of this. That's Bushcraft Barton. The link to his video will be somewhere here on the screen. And I'll also link through to the other guy who Mike got the idea from. And they'll also be somewhere here on the screen. Actually, since I've got a lot of headspace, I'll put Mike's video here and the other fella's video here. So click on those two to see the other videos. Alrighty. Welcome to the Back Garden Cooking Show. All you need to cook, toilet paper. And my hands are clean. Look at that. That's not just a little bit of soot, that's a lot of soot. Look at that. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I'm bored. I want something to eat.